One of these days, I'm going to make you an honest-to-goodness breakfast. I swear.
Nah, I'm getting used to it. I think the sugar rush is good for me. It helps the creative juices flow. What's that all about?
What?
That look.
Getting a little paranoid, aren't we?
What?
That look, Mr. Garrison, is because I am so proud of you. What Dad said about your work yesterday.
Terribly imaginative. Those are words I'm not likely to forget, especially coming from a living legend like your father.
It's great, honey.
So, what have you got planned for today?
Well, the top of my list is talking to Margot. You know, the more I think about it, the more I'm convinced I'm right about her. It explains everything. Her moods, the sudden change in her personality, not to mention the weight she's been putting on. Clark, I bet you anything Margot's pregnant.
You want some good advice?
Sure.
I would think twice before I'd open this up with her.
Why?
Well, sweetheart, even if you're right about this, and if Margot wanted you to know, I'm sure she would have told you. She must have some reason for not confiding in you.
I hadn't thought of that.
So take my word on it. Wait.
But I wouldn't be a very good friend if I did that. Margot really needs someone, Clark. She's so alone right now.
You may be right. But if you interfere now, you might regret it. And we both know how unpredictable Margot's been. I mean, sure, you might come to her as a friend, but she may not see it that way. Seriously, Chris. If you don't want to run the risk of losing her altogether, I'd wait. I'd let Margot come to you.
Well, that sounds great. Okay, Mom. Be sure to call us when you and Dad find a place. We love you. Say bye.
Bye, Mom. We miss you. I love you. Wow, they're really there. Yeah, Paris. Can't believe it.
She did sound kind of excited.
Are you kidding? They're gonna have the time of their lives. There's exactly what Mom and Dad need.
Mom may be glad for the chance to get away, but don't count on her staying or anything happening between her and Dad.
Why not? They're alone together in Paris. That's about as romantic as you can get.
Donna, you know how she feels.
About Mr. Forrester, right? Brooke, that is all over now. She's thousands of miles away, and finally, Dad's gonna get his chance. You know, he really loves her. I'll bet Mom stays.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe, but then that brings up another point. You do realize that you two will be pretty much on your own.
So?
So I'm not sure if that's such a great idea. I mean, I'm gonna be at the Forresters, and Storm's gonna be working most of the time.
Brooke will be fine. Yeah, I mean, what's the big deal? It's not like we're not used to taking care of ourselves, right?
Well, I'm sure Donna knows what I'm talking about.
If you mean the thing with Temptation magazine.
For starters, yes.
Well, you don't have to worry about that. I'm definitely through with nude modeling.
I would hope so.
Thank God Mom and Dad never saw those pictures.
Yes, not to mention your brother.
Well, sounds like you won't be around the house much. Things must be pretty tight with you and Rich.
No complaining in that department.
So what's it really like living with the Forresters?
Well, living with Rich is fabulous. But living with the Forresters definitely has its drawbacks.
Caroline, do you really want Ridge to marry someone he's not in love with? That's the alternative. Brooke is living in his house. She's sleeping with him. She wants a wedding ring. And make no mistake that she is determined. If we don't do something to stop her, she'll have him.
Stephanie, what goes on between Ridge and Brooke is none of my business.
Are you implying it's none of mine? My son's future is at stake here. The stakes are too high. I'm not going to stand by and watch him be manipulated by Brooke.
Well, you're not giving Ridge much credit.
Where she's concerned, I can't. She plays her cards very, very well. She's insinuated herself into our lives to the point where I'm not sure she isn't going to get exactly what she wants. That's why I want to talk to you. Please, now while there's still time.
I don't know why you're coming to me.
I know this is a very sensitive area for you. You were in love with Ridge and you were going to marry him. I can't believe that you don't care who he ends up spending his life with. Who he's going to marry. Do you want Brooke Logan to be that woman?
Stephanie, it's not for me to say.
Can you honestly say you don't care?
You know that I care.
She will never understand him. She will never begin to understand him. I don't think she even tries. The only thing that she wants is our lifestyle. She wants what the Forrester name will give her.
Well, there's something else here that you're not considering. Ridge's feelings. Do you know that he's not in love with Brooke?
He isn't rushing her down the altar, is he? But I think that given time, she'll use her beauty and her sexuality. She'll get exactly what it is that she wants. Sooner or later, it'll happen. I need your help. I need you to help me to protect Ridge's future. I need you to help me so that Brooke will never be a part of that future.
So you're not happy with the Forresters?
Oh, don't get me wrong. They're a terrific family, and everybody's been so wonderful to me. With one notable exception, Ridge's mother.
Mrs. Forrester?
Stephanie's made it very clear that she doesn't want me to have anything to do with her family, especially Ridge.
I can't believe that. I mean, she was so nice when she came to the house to see Caroline.
Oh, yeah, she can be very nice. To everyone except me. I don't know what it is, but she's had something against me from the very first time she saw me, and she'll admit that.
Did she give you any reasons?
She thinks that I'm an opportunist. She thinks I want Ridge for his money because he's a Forrester.
Oh, that's crazy.
Of course it's crazy. I love Ridge more than I've ever loved anybody. And I've tried to convince Mrs. Forrester of that and to try to be friends with her, but nothing works.
Sounds to me like she's jealous.
Well, that's the way she acts sometimes. But for what? I'm in love with Ridge, not her husband.
So, what are you gonna do?
I don't know. I guess the best thing to do is to keep on trying to win her over. Kristen and Thorne are great. And Mr. Forrester makes me feel so welcome, so much part of the family.
Oh, she'll back off once she realizes how much Ridge loves you.
I doubt it. But I'll tell you one thing. I'm not about to let Stephanie Forrester or anyone undermine the relationship that Ridge and I have together. I can put up with almost anything as long as I know I have him.
I'm late for work. If you have anything to say to me, say it to my lawyer.
Margot, please, just give me a couple of minutes. I've got a proposition for you, and one I think you'd like to hear.
All right, what do you want?
I've come up with an offer.
Fine, Show it to my attorney.
I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to deal with Storm Logan.
Clark, you don't have any choice. He's my attorney. If you want to get to me, you have to go through him.
Margot, we're two intelligent people who used to care a great deal about each other. Surely we can have a reasonable conversation without lawyers.
I'll give you 5 minutes.
That's all I ask.
You know, Storm already drafted a settlement.
This one is better.
I bet. I, Clark Garrison, hereby promise to pay to Margot Lindley 10% of all my future income from this date forward and for as long as I shall live. What's this supposed to mean?
Just what it says. I'll give you 10% of everything from here on out. Now, you've got to admit that's a better deal than your two-bit lawyers come up with. 10%. Forever.
What's the catch?
There is no catch.
Oh, right. So, explain to me why there's no mention of the baby or paternity.
Well, that's the beauty of this deal. What I'm offering is unconditional. Say, God forbid, something should happen to the baby. The money's still yours.
If anything happened to the baby, I wouldn't want your money.
Of course you wouldn't, but I'd want you to have it. Always. For the rest of your life. No strings.
There are always strings where you're concerned.
Give me a break here. I'm trying to do the right thing. With this deal, there are no courts, no lawyers, just the two of us reaching an amicable understanding. This way, we don't have to walk away as enemies. And there's a future for us. And I can be a father to our child.
You've never said anything about wanting to be a father to our baby.
You never given me a chance. Margot, I'm trying to create a climate where we can be friends and where I can help you through this pregnancy. And once the baby's born, I can be part of his or her life.
What about Kristen?
Kristen never has to know.
How convenient for you.
Margot, I want to take care of you. And I want to help to raise our child. Forget about Kristen. Forget about all the lawyers. I'm talking about you and me. So much has happened. Just give me a chance to make things right again.
All right. I'll show it to Storm.
No. You know how attorneys are. They make their money creating problems. We both know how we feel. Let's get this animosity over with. And let's look forward to the birth of our child.
I really want to believe you. But unfortunately, I've been made a fool of once too often. So, I'm going to show it to Storm, and if he agrees, we have a deal.
Okay.
Now I really am late.
Caroline, there is no love lost between you and Brooke. She pretended to be your friend. She used you, just like she wants to use this family. Do you want to see that pay off for her?
I just don't know if you're being fair. Especially to Ridge.
She doesn't play fair. She fights dirty. And it's time that we fight back.
I wonder what's keeping Margot.
Good morning.
Good morning. I was wondering where you were.
All right, I was late. Can we just leave it at that?
Margot?
Yes.
You're pregnant, aren't you? What did you say? Margot, it's the only thing that makes sense. The moodiness, your sudden illnesses, the weight you've put on. What else could it be other than you're pregnant?
Did someone tell you?
No, I figured it out for myself. Then it is true.
Yes, it's true.
Does anyone else know?
Well, one other person knows.
The father?
Yes.
The same man who gave you a hard time before Clark and I got married. Have you gone to him?
Oh, have I gone to him? Believe me, he's not going to get away with this.
Have you got a good lawyer?
Yes, an excellent one.
Good. My God, Margot, no wonder you haven't been yourself for weeks. But why didn't you come to me? Of all the times you would have needed a friend.
I guess I just couldn't.
I hope it wasn't out of a sense of guilt. Margot, you loved that man. I'm sure you thought that he loved you.
Well, I don't know. I guess, I just couldn't face anyone.
I just wish you would have trusted me. I couldn't figure out what happened that turned you against me. We were such close friends, and then all of a sudden, everything was so different. I hope now at least you'll let me help you.
Kristen, I really don't think there's anything that you can do.
I can be here for you. Clark and I both can. Margot, we're your friends. We care about you. You can come to us at any time for anything.
Just what did you have in mind?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I just know that I want Brooke out of my son's life.
Stephanie, you better be careful. Ridge is not that easy to manipulate. The moment that he finds out what you're up to...
No, he's my son. I know him. And he's not going to find out.
Well, how do you plan to manage that?
Well, if you think that Brooke can be devious when it comes to going after what she wants, I can be twice as devious. Are you with me?
Stephanie, if I don't agree with Brooke's tactics, how am I supposed to go along with yours?
Either you agree or you don't agree, but I happen to believe that you do. He's not in love with her, and the probability is he will never be. But we're dealing with a young woman who's very determined to have him. My God, if you had told me 6 months ago that she would be living in this house, I wouldn't have believed it. She's dangerous. And I'm not going to stand by and let her get the upper hand.
Are you really that certain that she can get Ridge to marry her?
I don't want to put it to the test, do you? We've got to act, and we've got to act now.
Stephanie.
I wouldn't come to you if this wasn't critical. I need you with me. I am not going to give up my son without a fight.
Well, I'm gonna have to think about it.
While you think about it, think about the consequences. Think of Brooke Logan as Mrs. Ridge Forrester. I am determined that girl is not going to be in Ridge's life. And she's going to be out of my home. I'm counting on you to help me.